This is like the fourth fucking time that I pressed that damn camera. I swear I needed to start recording over and over and over and over. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm like in the middle of getting ready, so I may look rough. Your girl looks rough. But I wanted to go ahead and do this review on the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer from TooFaced because I did a poll on Instagram. And a lot of you guys said that you guys wanted to see this one because a lot of people have been raving about it and saying that it's really good. So I wanted to go ahead and do it while I was getting ready so you guys can see kind of like the real deal. So TooFaced went ahead and sent me their whole collection. So I wanted to show you guys. And this is no way to freaking brag, so don't try to switch it up on me. So they sent me the whole collection and I think there's like 20 concealers, and I'll most likely be doing a giveaway on those because I'm not going to use every single one of them. So they did 20 and it came with this like paper so I can see like all of them. So I think they did like a whole new thing with the Born This Way foundation, and then they did the concealers. So these are all the foundations and then these are the concealers, and I only got the concealers so I wanted to work with that. And the concealers do retail for $29, I believe. So I think honestly, like, okay, if this was like a normal ass concealer, I would have been like, I'm not spending $29 on that. But this is the CoverGirl foundation, so it's a pretty good bottle. It's a foundation. This is the concealer. Put them next to each other. This thing is freaking huge. Like, it is really big, but it's, yeah, like it's not the normal size of a normal concealer. Like, I wish I had a concealer here right now. Like, this is probably like the only concealer I probably have right now next to me, but you can see like it looks big, but it's not because it's just like a normal flat. But compared to this one, so I kind of compared this to like the Tarte one. I wish I'd bring the Tarte concealer here. To the Tarte concealer because the texture of it, I have been using it for a couple days now, but I wanted you guys to see like the actual application process and stuff like that. But this concealer is like Tarte probably mixed with NARS, like the NARS concealer, like mixing, because Tarte is kind of more like of a drying down type of concealer, and it's very full coverage, and this one is very full coverage too. And this one is also used like a multi-use concealer because it is like you can contour with it, but since I'm not really a like cream contour type of girl, so I don't really do that. I usually just use it to highlight my face. So it's all about those shadows, you know, like you gotta do that. So it's really full coverage. I do like it with my foundation. I noticed that it does not oxidize with your foundation either. It doesn't like do a weird thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my foundation on, so just a thin layer, and I'm gonna prep my skin with the ones that I always usually prep my skin with. It's gonna be the Belief moisturizing eye balm, and then the Aqua Balm is what I'm gonna put on my face first, and then do my foundation. I'll be right back so you guys can see exactly how I apply this concealer. I put some of my foundation on, so it's like a good even layer. I kind of like try to avoid my under eyes, and it may look a little bit lighter, but it's okay. It'll work out once I like powder it. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one on. So this concealer does have a very big wand, which I love that it has a big wand because it means it like spreads quicker. And I noticed that with concealers that don't have such a big wand, I find myself like going back in and it like kind of takes off my foundation. I freaking hate it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit because this thing goes a long way. So I put it on the high points of my face, on the sides of my nose, and sometimes I feel like I put a little bit too much, but it's okay. What I like about these foundations too is that they set them to like I'm not gonna put any on my forehead. I stopped putting foundation on my forehead because I noticed it kind of like creases too much, and it's like another layer for like what, not really, I don't really need it. But what I like about them is that the way that they did these, your undertones on them already set, so it's kind of easier for you to pick out your foundation. And I didn't tell you guys that the color I'm in is Almond. I'm in the color Almond in this one, and this one, it's like perfect. It's not too like light for me because I kind of don't like to like overly highlight. Like I like it to like kind of match my foundation, not too bright. But you can go ahead and do lighter. It does look a lot lighter right now, but it's fine. Like I said, it'll blend out. But you see how easily that blended out? And I noticed that it's best used with a beauty blender, like a damp beauty blender, and like dab it very lightly. Because the lighter that you dab your beauty blender, like even though it takes longer, don't like pounce in it really hard and don't drag it, because it's just gonna not look good. And it looks more flawless this way, and the coverage is more there. But as you guys can see, it's like super full coverage, and it's not drying, so it dries like once you set it down. Like you can tell it like really brightened up my skin compared to like how this side was. It like, it snatches your face. You gotta really want to get really in there. And I notice I have a lot of trouble and redness around my nose most of the time. Like my makeup kind of rubs off a lot, and I hate that so much. Like even though it could be a good foundation, but it rubs off really quickly. So I noticed that it doesn't do that as much with this concealer. So like it really sucks. See, but like the lighter you do it and dab into it, the better. And make sure your beauty blender is not too wet either. It doesn't have to be a beauty blender either. It can be like another brush, another sponge. I kind of wanted to get into the routine of using a brush to blend in my foundation and stuff, but I just can't do it. I do spread my foundation with like a brush though. Like I put it on my hand. Like you guys can see the mess on my hand. I put it on my hand and then I spread all over my face because it makes my skin more flawless looking. I don't know why it looks so white in here. Like it looks extremely white. Like, or am I blind or something? Well, I am blind. But it looks like horrible. Like it doesn't match my skin on here because it's like all the lighting. But if you see my skin in person, like it does match. Trust me, I will not walk out the house looking like that. And it doesn't like mix and match with your like foundation. Like it doesn't mess it up. So you guys can see, I'm not gonna set it for a while, just like a couple minutes so you guys can see how it looks like up close, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted you guys to see it like closer and like different angles so you can see like it doesn't look horrible. I waited a couple minutes now, so this is how like it looks. It's like up close and personal. It does look glowy. It doesn't look super matte, which is something that I do like, that it's not like crazy matte. I'm more of a matte person, I'm not gonna lie about that, but I like that it gives you a nice glow. Like it's decent, it's really good. So I've been using it, and I'm gonna go ahead and like tell you like all the things that it had said that they was gonna do, the concealers, like what they're supposed to do and what they do and what they come with and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. It's so freaking hot, you guys. Like if you guys know in like LA how hot it's been, you know the deal, because it's freaking hot. So it says it's a hydrating 4-in-1 full coverage buildable multitasking concealer. It has an exclusive diamond shaped doe foot applicator, 12-hour crease-free weightless wear, photo friendly, no flashback. That's like a good, like of all products I enjoy that they don't have flashback, because that's probably the worst thing ever. Like okay, your products look good like in the golden hour and stuff, but like when it's nighttime you gotta turn on that flash and it's like not gonna be your friend. You're gonna be like, James Charles, we're coming for you, sister. So that's one thing I like about it, that it is so it's 12-hour crease free. So after all the times that I've been using it, no lie, it does last. It's good consistency. I do always have to set my concealer and stuff. I'm like not one of those girls, I don't know how those girls do it, that have to like, they don't set their face, because I'm not one of those. Like I have to set my entire face. I have to bake my entire face, because if not I feel sticky and like I don't know, like it just doesn't set for me compared to other girls. So I wanted to go ahead and set my face. So far it hasn't really creased. It's freaking hot up in here. It's freaking hot. I don't know why I look so freaking white. Like why does it look like that? Do I like literally look like this all the time and no one tells me I look like this? Like freaking, what friends, man? what friends? Okay, so I finished doing my makeup and this is what it came out to be. I like bronzed my face and stuff, so that's what it ended up being. I do recommend this concealer. It's a really good concealer. It actually does do what it says it does, and it literally says super coverage. So if you guys are more of a full coverage type of person, then go ahead and get this. But if you guys don't like the like full heavy kind of feeling, then I don't think you guys like should get this, because it's probably not going to be your cup of tea. But I notice a lot of people do like full coverage, and honestly I feel like it does work with like every kind of skin. It works with dry skin, oily skin, because it doesn't get more oily, and dry, it doesn't cling on to your dry patches. So I do have dry skin, and since I have eczema also, so it worked really good. So I do recommend this one 100%. So you guys can go ahead and try it. You guys have my word. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and leave the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.